Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Well, we've been talking East Stroudsburg University women's soccer all year long. It's been good for us, and hopefully it's been good for them. Rob Berkowitz joining us, the head coach. Rob, your ladies did it there, won a PSAC championship.
Yeah, we this past weekend, first time in a long time, we were fortunate and beat Kutztown 1-0 on Saturday night in a great game.
Well, talk about this team all year long. The ladies just kept getting better and believing more, and everything just worked out well. And you had some young players really step up for you.
Yeah, it's been. It gets to the point where you can't even explain it anymore, and that's kind of what we figured a few weeks ago. Just games we were ahead, we held on. Games where we were behind, we would score late. Or it's just been a year of the team finding a way to get a win, and they've done it 20 games in a row. So we're excited about this weekend.
Coach, how much do you attribute the chemistry of this year's team? Is that part of the whole equation this year at ESU?
Yeah, I think that if there was one thing that I could put my finger on to say was the reason for the success, it would be the chemistry of the team. I've never been around a team that's been as close as they've been, and just to consistently play like we have, and the grind of the PSAC with 16 conference games, and to put together a winning streak that we have, because we're a talented team. I'm not saying that we're not, but are we, by far the most talented team? No. We've won a lot of close games. We've had 5 overtime wins and a bunch of 1-goal games, games that could easily have gone either way. And I think when a team is close and they believe like they have, that's the difference in those games.
The gutty effort of this group, as you mentioned. I mean, you go through all the stories, say, well, this year we had this type of talent or this type of senior leadership, and you go up and down. But I guess you can't argue, and you're not arguing with the fact that when you find ways to win, great things happen, and 20 times in a row now that has happened at ESU.
Yeah, that's again, I don't know that you can explain it sometimes, and we've had some fortunate breaks and that have gone our way, but the commitment of the team every day to not a road game in the middle of October, not play well, or not have a focus or an energy level that you need to be successful. It hasn't happened this year, and that's I think the most impressive thing for the team is just day in and day out, and being as ranked as highly as we've been, that you're going to find teams that come looking to get a big upset, and the girls have just come out ready every game.
Coach, what's it like being around these ladies at ESU, and you're sitting around, you're waiting to hear who you're going to play, where you're going to play, that whole NCAA excitement? Talk about what that whole atmosphere was like just a little bit ago.
Oh, it was fun, and it all started Saturday night. The crowd at Isla Martin Stadium was unbelievable. There were points during the game that I actually stopped looking at the game itself and was just amazed by the support, not only for us, but Kutztown traveled very well. I think we were over 800 fans, which for a women's soccer game is unheard of, and the crowd was into it, and they stormed the field after we won the game. And then with knowing we had the automatic bid, and we had a nice little celebration in the Kohler Fieldhouse tonight, and the administration has been extremely supportive. Our athletic director was there, the vice president for student affairs, the president of the university, the women's basketball team came. So the school and the athletic departments really got behind us, and it's been great for the girls.
And Rob, you bring that up at ESU. I mean, the way the men's basketball program was going last year, and they kind of had that similar feel, but it seems to be some great camaraderie among all the sports there at ESU, even for the students that don't compete in athletics. Just great camaraderie, and as you mentioned, it's all for one cause, to be a warrior.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that it's I've been at East Stroudsburg almost 8 years now. It's been like that, but I think with President Welsh being so visible and so involved in all the different things on campus, it's really, when you see the president there cheering and tweeting during the games, and truly a great supporter of athletics, it carries over to the student body, and the athletes all support each other. The coaching staff of different sports, they're extremely supportive. So it's, when something's going well, the campus really gets behind it, and it's just great for the girls to be part of it right now.
Rob, let's talk about the upcoming NCAA tournament this weekend, coming up Sunday. Talk about being able to host this event.
It's great to be able to have it on campus. It's just a result of having a tremendous season. We'll have Notre Dame College of Ohio and West Virginia Wesleyan play at East Stroudsburg on Friday, and then we'll get the winner of that game on Sunday. I know they're two good teams. We don't know a whole lot about them yet, so we're gonna get to work, see what we could find out, watch them play on Friday, and then on Sunday, I'm sure the crowd is going to be great again.
And then, Rob, any changes as far as people playing well for you down the stretch? Let's start on the defensive end, and then we'll talk about some of the people scoring goals and some assists for you. But let's start on the defensive end down the stretch here. Who's been playing well?
Originally, our main goalkeeper was Jules Harris for the majority of the year, and then late in the semifinal, with about 6 minutes to go, she picked up an injury, was not able to play in a championship game, and another freshman, Jess Hetrick, came on and played a fabulous game for us. So to have a freshman that has only played in 4 or 5 games for us this year be thrown into a conference championship game, it was, and get a shutout against an extremely talented Kutztown team was a phenomenal achievement. And then one of our central midfielders also was injured in the Cal game, and we had a girl, Andrea Polanco, come on and in that spot and did a great job. And the back four has been tremendous, all of them. So it was to have those kids come on and be able to carry over and continue what we've done in the back was unbelievable.
A 1-0 win over Kutztown this past weekend. They'll be playing on East Stroudsburg University campus at Eiler Martin Stadium on Sunday at 1 o'clock, the winner of that game from Friday. Well, Rob, it's great to catch up with you and find out a little bit about your team again, winning the PSAC, and 20 in a row. A great story. Rob Berkowitz from East Stroudsburg University Women's Soccer. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, John.
All right, the Lady Warriors ready to go here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.